Hey guys, since I took down my other video about making items for Antrix, I would like to make a notice that this has been brought to you by Lil Nate22, yours truly. Alright, so let's get started. So what I'm going to teach you to do is make custom items for Antrix. Now this you can do the hard way, or what I call the lazy ass way. The lazy ass way personally saves a hell of a lot of trouble. Alright, so let's get started. First thing you want to do is jot down what you want to make. So for the demo we'll be making a let's see, a sword. Yeah, so we'll be making a sword. So what we're gonna do is go look at some skins or some swords that are already in the database to see what we would kind of want the sword to be like. So this one's looking pretty good for me right now. Let's see, what does that look? Nothing out of the ordinary. Let's try the elemental attuned blade. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. So let's be using that as our weapon. So what we want to do is copy this top number up here. Let me zoom in for you. See that number right there? That number is your database ID number. So let's copy that. And what we want to do is go to your database. So open up Navicat, MySQL or HeidiSQL, whatever you use your GUI for your database. I personally like to use HeidiSQL. I think it's a lot better. So let's open up HeidiSQL. Let's connect to the database. Okay, so now we're connected to the database. So let's go down to the items tab. Go to data. You gotta put in that number right there, and see up here it says search right there. So what we want to do is search for that number, and it comes up, and there is an item right here, the elemental attuned blade. So what we want to do is copy the display ID right here. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but we need to copy that baby right there. Display ID is everything, so let's copy that. Control C, quick copying. And what next we want to do is go to wowv.com. I'll zoom in for you guys if you can't see. Wowv.com. I would say bookmark this site. It's real valuable. Let me zoom in if you guys can't see right there. Yep, real valuable link. Alright, so now what we want to do is go to tools, and it has a nice thing called weapon creator right there. You also can make armors this way. All you had to do is make the armor creator. You can also make bags, ammo, and whatnot. Okay, so for the name we'll call it Shiny Blade. Alright, so you can also set quality, make it down to legendary, make it epic, make a quote. Ooh, shiny. Alright, now for the display ID, what you want to do is paste the same display ID that you copied from your database right there. So you want to put it, copy and paste it right to display. For the entry ID, this is valuable. You had to make sure it's not already in the database, or you'll run into trouble. So what I like to do is make up some really random as yet memorable stupid numbers. So I'll pick the number from the song 8675309. But wait, I already have that in my database, but so I'll change that around. I'll make it 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 6. So I know that item's not ever going to be there. So what you want to do is equip. What type of equip is it? Main hand, offhand. You can also, what you can do with that, this is important right here, because you can take a skin from a two-handed weapon and actually make it one-handed, and vice versa. Which I really don't say would like you to make a one-handed weapon two-handed, but it is pretty nice to make a two-handed weapon one-handed. So we'll go one-handed. Make sure you click on one-handed sword. Repair durability 1000. That's what I usually like to set to. On pickup, sheath. This is pretty much saying how the weapon's going to be equipped. Usually it's fun to equip it two-handed style, then you'll have a cross going on your back, but for this one we'll have it one-handed. You can mess around with it. Ammo type, no ammo. Speed, valuable. Most of the time, say you wanted 2 seconds, you'll go 2 and then done. Nope, this is actually done in milliseconds. So for it to be 2 seconds, you had to make sure it's 2000. as so. Required level, you can leave blank and it will be any level. Allowable class, all. Stackable, we'll make it 5. Minimum max damage, you can set it to Holy, Fire, Arcane. So since this is going to be an ordinary weapon in my server, I'm going to make it 100 to a 200, and then add 10 to 50 fire damage. We'll make it arcane damage. Then you can also add stats to it. I'll put 100 health and strength for 50. You can just fill out that information, whatever you feel like doing. You can also put a bonus to it. I'll put steal 30 life. You can also put sockets. Here's another advanced one that I would not really recommend if you're just getting started. You can switch it over to a hard mode. So anyway, that's for advanced users. You can use, you can go to topbot.com and other stuff and actually jot down the bonuses and edit them. So like couple bonuses are like, grants user, what is it, like fanatic or something like that. There's a couple odd item bonuses that are out there, but as for beginner, you want to go on easy mode and just put some like one of these ones on there. And then what you want to do is, if you want sockets, click on the sockets. Not really necessary. If you want to have a buy price, you can edit it right there. If you want to leave it, unsellable, leave it just blank all the way up. Click submit, and you'll see it gets submitted on there. And what you want to do is, Antrix tab is already set up. You can actually use mangoes if you use mangoes, or the fanatic one. This one is no longer supported as of the new Valve. So let's just click on the Antrix tab and download your batch. So you can see it gets downloaded. And what you want to do to execute it, you want to go to either Navicat or Heidi again. On Heidi, you go to import load SQL file. Click on your thing, and then click on this little thing that looks like a start, like a little triangle, start triangle. Yeah, just click on that and it will be loaded up. On Navicat, what you want to do is right click, execute batch file, go back to load it up and just click open, and it will be loaded up for you. For your item to be there, you have to start your server up, and once the server started up, you can do add item, and you can add your item. And this has been brought to you by LilNate22. Enjoy.